Hi guys, in the previous video we began looking at Hegel's first chapters in the Phenomenology and about how he deals with the empirical, with sense certainty, which is the most basic type of certainty, the empirical, the sensation, which by the way Plato was proceeding in a similar way in his Republic. We start with sensation and knowledge as sense. It starts with this, low level and it goes up. It becomes more and more elevated, more pure, more certain, more beautiful. And, Hegel analyzes what Hume has to say. And as we mentioned in a previous video, the concept of the here, the empirical, concept of, here is, I sense this cell phone right here. Well, it's incoherent unless you bring in the mind, the subjective. Okay, so here, as soon as you say, here, well, there is an infinity of other heres which are just as good, because this cute little arrow, I chose to point it to the cell phone, but I can point it to my watch, to whatever, to anything. And it's an infinity of hearers, and they're all the same. So in order for it not to, become contradictory, you bring in the subjective. Okay, so that is, the space. And let's look at the cute little clock. Okay, so that's the second empirical the second component of empirical dogma, that is, the now, okay? Because empiricism is not just about, the here, it's also about the now. Whatever I, point to with this cute little arrow, which happens to be at this time, okay? And this way, we are supposedly gonna give it this unique pinpointing of the event. Okay, so we say this cell phone here and now. So, what's wrong with the now? Okay, well, we just say now. And this way we kind of pinpoint empirically our event. Isn't that good enough? And if you think about it, well, no, because now is now. Like as soon as you open your mouth and you say now, that now is no longer there. Like you cannot even say now. As soon as you say this word, it's already past you. So the concept of now is just as incoherent as the concept of here. And it's only, once again, by bringing in the subjective that, this picture even makes any sense whatsoever. And as we see, there is a contradiction in the empirical. So according to Hegel, Hume is way overrated. And by the way, I also think he's really overrated. He is boring. His philosophy is just not that interesting. But anyways, that's just my 2 cents. So the here and the now are not coherent concepts, and they kind of implicitly in them already have something that points beyond them. And the rest of the phenomenology starts working it out, beginning with this contradiction which we have in the here and the now, and then it works its way up.